Hey, you all, Blossoming Tribe. So it's a full moon today, so it's gonna be an interesting reading. I don't think I've tracked like the face of the moon when I'm giving my tarot readings, but the energy level right now is very, very high. Like I can definitely feel it. And I'm here under the sun because the wind is cold. So I'm sorry if I look so bright on the screen because I want to be warm right now because it's kind of cold out here. But I love it outside, you know. And yeah, so I want to see what the reading is going to be about. Even though I'm going to be posting this a little later, but I just want to see if there's something different. So let's get into the reading. And as always, this is a general reading. So just take what resonates and leave the rest for others. The reading is also based on your current energy, and it may apply to your past, present, or future. And there's one more thing. Yeah, tarot, although it can predict a timeline of a possible path of where your life might go based on your current energy, it is, you know, it's still based on whether you're going to take the guidance or not. So it's really up to you. Like, part of the things that happen in your life is still up to your actions, you know? So let's see, say, spirit guides, what do my blossoming tribe or flourishing tribe, should I start saying that? Flourishing tribe here right now, well, especially when I post this video. I'm hearing the word unleash, like unleash the beast, unleash the beast. Nature spirits, what are the messages for my flourishing tribe right now? Whoa. Yeah. You got King of Wands and upright. Definitely looking like a beast energy in a good way. Like you're ready to take on the world and you are the world. Like it feels like you've stepped into your power. I wonder if the full moon has something to do with this, but maybe the full moon is also the one like giving me messages right now for you. And this reading is timeless too, so it doesn't matter when you watch it. Yeah, it feels like you really stepped into that power. And you have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, see how like he's stepping onto the next chapter, onto the next level up. And you're doing it so gracefully too. You're doing it so gracefully. I feel like my flourishing tribe is just leveling up and leveling up all the time. Every time I do a read for you guys, it's like on the rising trajectory. Yeah, Judgment. Because you're being called and you're answering the call. You're being called and you're answering the call. There's something about my throat chakra right now. Like my words like to jumble, but like, it's like that energy. I got this. Justice. I love justice and judgment together, like right after each other, because it's like giving me this vibe of like, how do you say that? Like your own something comes back to bite you or something like that. Like your own doing can come back to bite you. Like you cannot escape the consequences of your actions. So it feels like there's a lot of balancing that's happening in your life, and I feel like it's connected to the collective. Like there's this karmic balancing that's happening in the world, the energy right now, or maybe in your life, and it's just life coming back to you. And you're getting good karma is what I feel like. Like, I feel like the universe is positioning you in a place that you've always supposed to be in, to be at, because that's your rightful place. And you've worked hard for that, and you've been through a lot for that. You know? Yes, you've been through a lot for that, 501. Look at that. That's what you've been through. You really, like, you literally fought for this. Like, you really went through hardships and challenges, and you maintained your integrity in all of that. I can definitely relate to that, man. And because of that, you are getting the fruits of your labor. You are getting good karma. And it's like, it's just a natural, you know, and it's almost springtime too right now here during this recording. What's interesting is when nature is ready to pop up, when nature is ready to bloom, there's nothing that can stop that. And although you cannot rush nature, and nature kind of takes their time, takes her time, and with grace and everything, when it's time to bloom, it's time to bloom. And I feel like that's what's going on in your life right now. And you have the Four of Wands, which is celebration. You know, you're gonna, either you have or are or about to celebrate. Wow. It's like a emergence, like a phoenix rising for you. And it's the end of your lack, the end of things not going your way, the end of you not getting what you deserve. Your life is changing. You're not only the King of Wands, you're also the King of Cups. Man. Looking good for you. What time? Okay. Any additional messages? Moon. Moon goddess. Nature. For my flourishing tribe. It's like you've unleashed the beast. You've unleashed the beast. I hope I'm not smacking in this video. Let's take our time, because that's what nature does. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Yeah, that's a lot of fire energy. Like, your passions are really coming through. Like, they're ready to be unleashed. And you are not alone. You are surrounded by your spirit guides. You're surrounded by universe. You're surrounded by people who support and love you. And I think more and more people are going to come into your life who really appreciate you, who really respects you and what you do. And then we have here, Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. She has the moon earring here. I think what I'm getting here is that you need some grounding. You need to ground your energy because this is when you unleash, you know, those movies where a person transforms into a beast, literally. and they couldn't contain their energy because it's just so new and so like intoxicating, and the power of that is so like addicting, and but it's not sustainable. Like it's just too much, and they need to kind of tame that a little bit so that they can actually use their power for something better, for a purpose, maybe to save humanity or something like that, right? So it says here, stand your ground. So yeah, it does give me that vibe that you are this big mountain. Your energy has become so big and great that you need to know how to balance. You need to know how to stand in a balanced way like mountains do. And yeah, that's what I'm getting, and be grounded. Yep, here's what I'm talking about. Earth guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Exactly what I was saying. Exactly what I was saying. Let's get two more. Winter, take care of your needs. Maybe there are some moments that you still do need to reflect and go inside, even though it's spring. Maybe it's spring phase in your life right now, where you are showing your power and stepping into your power. Maybe sometimes you need to take some break as well. You need to also go within, and it's okay to take breaks. You don't have to be out there all the time. Why do I feel like I need to hear all of these messages too for myself? Yeah, sometimes you need to tame the fire, that the wind says. Because she flipped like the card of fire, and she was like, sometimes you need to cover it. We hear you. I love doing this outside because everyone, all of the beings here are speaking. What else? Okay, broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Yeah, because if you have too much fire, we all know if that's used for anger, it can hurt. It can hurt other people, it can hurt you. So too much passion is not also good. Sometimes you need to have a little bit of water and use that fire to promote peace in the world, to promote love in the world. So yeah, so you need to shift your perception about that a little bit, and just kind of like balance and control that. Since we're talking about that peace and balance, I'm gonna flip this book, Daily Peace. My sister gave this to me, 365 Days of Renewal, for more messages. So you got this. The first one: your problem is you are too busy holding on to your unworthiness. So there's this bird over here. You can see that with the sun. And this bird is colorful and looks like a lot of passion. And I feel like you really stepped into that, and maybe, sometimes passion and power can be intoxicating because it kind of makes you feel like you're somebody. And sometimes you need to let go of that if you're really, sometimes we need to heal our sense of needing that, like needing to be powerful to feel good. Because we're really, these are just tools. These are gifts that were given to us for a responsibility for the world, for others, including us as well. Like, we're part of the community, but it's not meant to cover up our insecurities, or it's not to be taken advantage of. So we need to learn how to taper a little bit, or tame that beast a little bit, because it's not it's not to be used for show. I'm not saying that you're doing that, but it's like maybe there's something that needs to be shifted within you in how you should use this power. Because with power, like Spider-Man said, comes with great responsibility. Maybe that's something you need to think about. February 19 here. Someday you're gonna look back on this moment of your life as such a sweet time of grieving. You'll see that you were in the morning and your heart was broken, but your life was changing. So there's really something about what I'm just a messenger here. Using your power for light. So there's something that needs to be grieved or changed within you for you to be able to really harness that power. There's some healing, and to ground the power. You need some healing to ground the power. Last one. Let me show you the picture first here. This is the picture for the second one. Sorry. And then last one is, the promised land always lies on the other side of wilderness. So yeah, you're stepping into your power definitely on the other side of your life. And there's so much success there. And I think you're already feeling that energy, if not maybe about to or have. And you just need to kind of learn how to manage the energy or work with the energy in a way that is beautiful and for the highest good of all, that will help the well-being of people, will help the well-being of Mother Earth, so that when you cross over to the other side, it's actually going to be thriving and fulfilling for you and people around you. So once you do this work, it's going to be easier to manifest and materialize that reality, beautiful reality that you want, because you use that power for that. You use that power to create something good, instead of using the power to just for the sake of feeling like a beast, or for the sake of feeling like instead of using power for intoxicating oneself, we use the power to actually create something good in the world. So it's very important that we know where we're using that power. And I'm not saying that that's how you're doing it. Maybe I don't know what applies to your situation, but at least that's the message that I'm getting. And me myself too, like I always check myself, like with all the opportunities that are coming my way, and the attention and like the recognition of people that I really, really appreciate and grateful for. It's not a lot, it's just some, okay, it's not like but still, it's like I check myself, okay, I'm given this opportunity, people listen to me, people watch my videos, and so I don't take that lightly. Like I check myself where my intention is coming from. Like, am I only doing this for just because I want people to like me? So I do that a lot of the times. So this is not something, this is normal. How would I say that like I don't think Spirit is trying to criticize you or anything. This is just a normal thing that people who step into their power would be healthy to do, because I do that a lot too. And so sometimes I post videos that I know maybe people won't like, but it's coming from my soul, it's coming from my authentic self, and because I'm clear about that, I will post it no matter if nobody watches it, because it's coming from the divine, my divine spirit, my soul. And that's really what matters. That's really what Mother Earth wants, is for us to be authentic and for us to be expressing our sacred design unapologetically, no matter if people would love it or not. And I have to remind myself that like regularly, so that it helps me make decisions about the actions that I do on this earth realm, and it makes a difference. you know. So maybe that's something you need to think about, how to really make sure you're grounded and balanced and coming from the right intention when you're using this power, because it's not to be taken lightly, because we don't want to hurt people, we don't want to harm people, we want to be of service. And so when you're coming from that grounded place, more likely you're going to be doing things out of service. Maybe I feel like that's what the message is. And congratulations, because you're not going to get to this place if you haven't done a lot of work. You're actually already in a very, very good place. I think Spirit just wants you to master this a little bit more, and really think about like how you will be stewarding. I think that's the good word. How you will be stewarding this new power that was gifted to you. Because we are stewards of this earth. We are stewards of this vessel and the opportunities that are before us. So good luck. You got it. You got it. I know your heart is in the right place. And yes, I'm excited for you, and thank you for your service. Thank you for being here on earth, or wherever you are. I don't know who else can watch this. Maybe the spirits also watch tarot. Why not? Why not, right? Anyway, so thank you for watching, and I hope this helped. If it resonated, please hit the subscribe button, like and share, and put in the comment section how it resonated for you. It really helps with my channel. And I do personal readings as well, in one-on-one coaching, tending circles, and all of those good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great full cycle of the moon. Have a great present moment. I love you. Until next time, namaste and blessings.